What's something you've experienced that most people haven't? I've had my house raided where cop cars immediately block the driveway. There's cops everywhere, even in the backyard. They all had masks. They got a tip that we were selling drugs. We weren't selling drugs. They proceeded to put us all in handcuffs and sat us outside trying to interrogate us while they turned the house upside down. They said something amongst each other and just uncuffed us and walked off. It was the wrong house. We know because the house around the corner was raided about a week later and they were drug dealers. I woke up during open heart surgery. To elaborate, I was only awake briefly, but it is still one of my most vivid memories to date. After being prepped for surgery, I fell asleep after getting the anesthesia expecting that, when I awoke, I'd be in recovery. However, I blinked awake to see the doctor, nurses, technicians, etc. working over me. I couldn't move, but I could feel them cutting me open. I was numb so it didn't hurt, but it was a very bizarre feeling. The closest thing I can compare it to is if you take your knuckles and press them firmly into your chest one at a time in succession. I didn't see them actually cutting through, as my eyes were looking up to get their attention. They weren't looking at my face, so they didn't notice. It didn't matter because I fell back asleep very quickly. I was a kid at the time when I had the surgery, so afterward telling someone about waking up during wasn't at the forefront of my priorities. I woke up in the recovery room with no idea where I was, intubated, with only strangers around, and my parents nowhere in sight. Feeling scared was more my focus at that time. When you're sailing across oceans, the bioluminescence can get pretty powerful due to the lack of light pollution. It causes the breaking waves to sparkle, and when the dolphins arrive, you have a combination of a sky full of stars and glowing dolphins surrounding the ship and leaping out of the water while still having a glow to them. It's almost impossible to photograph due to the lack of light. The dolphins can be seen for a long way underwater too, so it looks like you are surrounded by glowing torpedoes.